Hello everyone. Welcome to my review of the Globe Electric Wi-Fi plug-in wired indoor and outdoor Bullet Smart security camera. It has 1080p video, motion detection, two-way voice, as well as night vision. I noticed that the camera is well packaged and there is very helpful literature. This is the user's guide, of course. I believe that's the French version, and this is the English version for the rest of us. Be sure to read this if you were worried about radiation exposure. And here's the warranty statement, which extends 2 years beyond the date of the purchase. The assembly and setup guide comes with lots of pictures, and there's two different languages once again. 12-volt DC power supply with a female connector on one end, drywall screws, and here's the camera itself, and attached to it we have a extension cable. Be sure to remove the protective film from the camera's lens. There's actually two pieces here, and you'll want to take these off or you're going to obscure the vision and the microphone. Be sure to put the reset pin in a place that you will not lose it. On the bottom of the camera is a protective flap that, once you have it opened, reveals the camera's status lamp, also the reset aperture, and the secure digital card slot. Simply push the card into the slot and it will lock. To remove the card, you can either push the card in and it will pop out, or, like me, you can use a pair of tweezers. And if you ever find it necessary to reset your camera, use the handy tool that they have included and insert it into the reset aperture. Globe Electric is not specific about telling you when and where to use this reset pin, but that's how you do it if you ever need to. I happen to own a Samsung S7, which by today's standards is a rather ancient cell phone. However, it still works, so I have navigated to the Android Play Store and I have downloaded the Globe Suite app for the camera. This is a simple procedure and it takes several seconds for the download. Install the app when prompted, and then launch the app. You will next be asked to confirm that your cell phone has been set to work on the 2.4 gigahertz bandwidth and that the Globe camera has been turned on. You will be asked to register the camera and then set a password for the application. Select Add a Camera, then the application will proceed into the adding mode. The camera will respond with a tone after it has been found by the application, and the blinking blue light will turn to a solid blue once the link has been established. Your camera is now ready. I mounted the camera on a rafter on my shop's porch. It takes good daylight pictures, and night is exceptional. To set the camera up to capture a motion event and notify you, press the motion alert. Next, this is not a necessary step, but I just wanted to see if the camera was working in the live mode. I then proceeded to initiate a motion event, which sure enough placed a notification for motion detection on my phone. Next, I navigated to my messages and into my alert message. There it displays a snapshot of the event that triggered the motion detector. Be sure to make note of the time and the date that is stamped in the upper left-hand corner of the picture, so that when you go into playback, you will be able to readily search the video memory and navigate to the time and date of the event. You will want to begin playback several seconds before the actual video of the event begins to see what transpired before and after the snapshot of the trigger event. There were several things that annoyed me about this camera. One was the small print on the Quick Start Guide. That caused me problems initially. When I mounted the camera upside down on the rafter, the articulation was limited. The camera records continuously into one big data blob. When something happens, you can't vector immediately to the motion trigger event. The internet must be working for the app to work. And it gives you a reset tool. What's that for? Now, there were a lot of things I did like. One was there's no subscription required. The two-way talk works pretty good, and it listens continuously. It only has a mobile app. Now, that could be a plus or a minus. It stays connected, and it's very good video quality, immediate phone notifications, and finally, everything just works as advertised, although it may not be the way you thought it would. Thanks for watching, and I hope you found this review helpful.